thank you everybody for clicking on the rant. We got a really sad story. Another death from another illegal. It happened out in Maryland. Van Holden's the senator there of Maryland that went to El Salvador to go visit his poster child Garcia over his due process. Well, we had another illegal took the life of this young lady who had her whole life ahead of her. His name is Hernandez, here illegally, was pulled over for drunk driving, and he was let back out on the street. So what did he do? He ended up taking this young girl's life. Her name is Dacara, a really sweet girl. She went missing. I do believe they said it was August 22nd. And he unlived her and took her and threw her body off a bridge. And my prayers and thoughts really go out to her parents and to her. I know the Democrats don't like to hear thoughts and prayers, but as a Christian, I really feel for this fallen girl. And it's the second to lost their lives under failed leadership in Maryland. And now the Democrats are getting upset because Trump picked the game up and he is going after more illegal. So let's get a little bit into the video.
What are your thoughts on your senator going to bat for this illegal? But did he ever say anything to you and your family about your loss? Ever call you, ever take the time to be with you?
No, actually, I'm very angry. I'm actually outraged, but I'm too sad at the moment to show anger at the same time. He did not call our family. He did not give condolences. There was no action on the Democratic Party in any way, from Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Mayorkas, anyone here in Maryland. None of the senators did anything to help search for the murderer of my daughter.
7 in the Annapolis area. According to charging documents WJZ Investigates obtained, the suspect, 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez, threw her body off a highway bridge into the South River. She had skull and facial fractures. Her family identified her through tattoos.
At this time, there are no additional suspects. However, this investigation is ongoing.
Thompson, who lived with her dad, disappeared after going out to get gas. She sent him this text.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
This is just so sad. So sad. That's all this poor man is going to have to look at for the rest of his life is his last text of his daughter. This should have never happened. Should have never happened. He should have never been here. The Democrats are going to try to blame it on the Justice Department. The news media is going to try to blame it off on Trump. This man was arrested for drunk driving ticket, and he was released back out on the street. People, it doesn't work that way. If you or I get picked up for drunk driving, we're staying in jail. We're going to get an outrageous bond, and we're going to stay in jail or back with a tether. We'll be out on the street with a tether or whatever. This guy should have never been in this country.
The 19-year-old is seen on surveillance video leaving her SUV behind in Hyattsville. According to charging documents, she approached the suspect's GMC Yukon and after approximately a minute of conversing, walks over to the passenger side of the vehicle and gets into the passenger front seat. Police say they drove to his house in Bowie and believe he killed her in his bedroom. A roommate reports hearing the defendant having sex and then a grunting noise, which made it believe that someone wasn't enjoying the sex. After executing a search warrant, police found what they believed to be the victim's blood and missing fingernail, along with hair and other evidence in the bedroom and in the trash, along with multiple pairs of women's underwear and lingerie. Hernandez Mendez agreed to an interview, telling detectives he went to a nightclub to meet his ex-girlfriend, but never did. When detectives questioned further, the defendant denied any involvement. Prince George's officials say Hernandez Mendez was in the United States illegally. U.S. Park Police arrested him for a DUI 5 months ago, but let him go.
The U.S. Government has made status of individuals relevant. This was someone who was in their custody, and they made the decision to release him. So I think the questions should be asked of the Justice Department.
People, that's just another lie. He was not turned over to the Justice Department. The Justice Department doesn't even get a phone call. That is Maryland. They are not calling the Department of Justice for this guy for drunk driving. Why? Because in Maryland, if you are an illegal, you will be protected by the law. That's just common knowledge. That's just common knowledge. Trump, right now, is turned loose in Boston. He turned ICE loose in Boston. And CNN, MSNBC, all the fake news is all over this. All over this. This young lady just lost her life. And these states and these Democrats are more interested protecting these illegals than they are of these poor fallen angels that have been, their lives have been taken over people that shouldn't even be here. They shouldn't even be here. They are destroying our country. The Democrats, anything that Trump tries to do, they're 100% be just totally against it, people. This doesn't even make any sense. One American life is one too many, but they still protect them. Now you have this lady coming forward and saying, well, he was turned over to the Justice Department and they turn him back out on the street, when you know that is 100% lie. Just like the mayor of Boston, she's saying that she lives in the safest city in the United States. And guess what, people? It's not the safest city. It's rock bottom. It is one of the top 10 of the worst places to live. But they have CNN and they have MSNBC. They own almost all these channels. So you're never going to see anything like this poor girl. It's just a sad day. It is a sad day that we had to lose another American to the incompetency of the Democratic Party. People, I hope you liked that video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check out my next video.